Hi guys and welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you my inner deck list. I got top 32 at the last Treasure Cup in Utrecht and I got 4th place at the last Chinoize Cup. So I just want to show you the deck list. I really like it and what I think about it. I think Enel is a really powerful deck at the moment because it feels like everyone is dropping Nami or and Blackbeard for stuff like Goofy, and Enel has a good matchup into Goofy, especially this list. This list I built mainly for the mirror match and the Goofy matchup, and probably a little bit against Rosie, because these are the decks I think I need to prepare the most for. And Nami is the hardest matchup, but even with dog build, I don't see how it's more winning because you want to play the dog on curve, like when you go first on 3, but then you can't swing 7/7 on your 3 on turn, which is not optimal. And then when they have a whaley trigger or something else like a gravity blade trigger, Holy doesn't help you anyways. So I think without Holy is more powerful, and this list can also win against Nami. It's more unlikely, but at least this deck list is better in the mirror match and really good against Goofy. So let's go over the standard stuff. So the leader, I think by now you should know all the cards. For pudding, I don't know what's wrong with this card. I whipped a lot of times yesterday as well in the one loss I got. Mathematically it should be fine, but for some reason it whipped a lot. For Owen, best one cost. For Sugar, second best one cost. 3 Satori, I just like the card. I like to play a lot of one cost for the mirror match, and also against Goofy it's really powerful to have more than one low cost, because in a lot of matchups you have to win like the low cost games, even against stuff like Rosinante. I like it because there you can stick your deck for the cards you need, because they want to starve you, so that way you have a more consistent way to build up the strategy. Then for the spice card, Kamasu. So the effect is once per turn, when you return Dawn from your feet to your Dawn deck, hero up to one of your opponent's character with a cost of 2 or less. So this is mainly for the mirror match and the Goofy matchup. It's really overperformed. I really like this card. The best thing about it, even in bad matchup, it's a 2k, so whatever, like even against Nami it's not bad drawing this, and the fact that it is a 2k, oftentimes you can defend your wager, which is really important a lot of times. And in the past you played like the 2k Sanji, you never even played it out, you just played to have a searchable 2k option where you can defend wager with. So I really like it. It helps the Goofy matchup a lot. I know it's already winning, but with this card it's even more winning. I think without it there is a possibility to lose a lot of times if you don't see your pieces, if they have a too explosive starts and so on. With this you are not reliant on stuff like Mama Wagan or El Tor, and you can actually use your El Tors and Mama Wagans for the boar and the buggies, which is way more important in my opinion than dealing with the low cost. So yeah, I really like the card. You should try it out and find out for yourself. Then for Waytus, really solid card in a lot of matchup. I like it more than before because in the mirror match radio isn't that powerful, but against everything else it is. 4 cost 7k blocker with 9 costs. It's good against all the yellow slop with Thriller Bark. So yeah, it's almost mandatory. Then only one senior pink. I played at 2, I played at 1. I think 1 is fine. You only really need it for the mirror match and for the late game against Goofy or Rosie to recycle your Gamma Knife or your Mama Wagons. So yeah, 1 is fine. Then 1 blocker in it. This is mainly for Nami. I really like it to go for game, to reduce your dons and then go for lethal. I'm not so convinced of playing it again because it just a worth 6 cost searcher, but at least it's a 6 cost 10k which can't be removed. Also quite powerful against stuff like Blackbeard because you can they actually can't get the blocker effect, so that's always need to have in mind. Oh yeah, and this card against Blackbeard can also be quite powerful because you can destroy all their little guys and then they either have to redirect into their big guys when you have like the six cost out, they can't defend them, or they need to take life. So another little thing why I think Kamasu is a good card. Then 4 times the 4 cost Enel. Shouldn't be explained why. One of the best cards in the current game. Then 1 Divine Departure. You can play 2. I played it once because the Blackbeard matchup isn't that big anymore, and even against it you only really need 1. Then 2 Worries. I don't know, you can play 1 to 4 of it. I think everything is fine. I want to play 2 to have like 1 to draw and 1 to go finish against the lower character, against Nami and so on. It's always a nice card to simply draw or to have a 2k counter. And the really neat interaction is you can worry your Reiju and then they can't Mr. 3 your Reiju, which is funny I guess. Or you can worry your pink Reiju or Kamasu and they can't Blackbeard trigger KO it. Or you can even vary one of your low costs to play around that 1 cost thing of Blackbeard, or of course Wasco shot against the big one. So I think there is a really powerful card at the moment. I would play it at 4 if I would have the space, but I think 2 is fine. If you come into the situation or the matchup where you need it, you can hold it. Otherwise, it's simply draw 1. So yeah, 4 time El Toro should be self-explanatory. Really powerful card. The same goes for Kitten. Draw 1, minus 1k1, 2k counter, insane. Lightning Dragon as well, stun something with 6k or less. Mama Wagan, probably one of the best cards currently. One of the best purple support cards in general. Since we Chinoize, I think it's the best ratio for this card. You don't want to play it 4 times because it can sometimes pick up your hand, and 3 times you really need to see it against Goofy for example, and the mirror match to combo off. So 3 is in my opinion the best ratio. You can play it at 4 or at 2, but it's depending on what you want to accomplish with your list. And 1 Gungam Lightning, some lists play it, some don't. I really like it because of the simplicity of it. You can destroy 1 buggy or prisoner, you can minus 1 kitten, destroy 1 wage of the opponent. Against Rosinante, you can simply destroy 1 of the low cost blocker or force them to take a life, and so on. And even though I never got it, what I really like about the trigger is when you go second, you don't have 1 of these. Like have a pudding, they attack your first life, you are at 2, ramp to 3, goes to 5, lead ability 6, and on your second turn you already have like the 6 cost Enel out, so that's a neat interaction. So yeah, I really like this list. For the matchup in the Treasure Cup, I think I lost to 1 Nami and what was my other loss? And 1 mirror match where I misplayed. The other, I won, or I think Rosie. So did I play it? Wasn't, I don't know. I played against a lot of Goofies, another mirror match. To be honest, I played against Blackbeard, funnily enough. Played against like in the last 2 weeks in the other regionals I played like 4 Blackbeards or 3 yellow Blackbeards and then won all of them, even though I think the matchup is really tough if they starve you. Then today, not today, so In the Chinoize Cup, I have it more in my head what I play against. First one was against Blackbeard. I got the dice. I won, even though he or she staffed me. It was just I had everything, and it felt pretty good because the trigger also didn't came for the Blackbeard. Then second round I played against. Wait, I played against. What was it again? Yeah, I played against Buggy. I won. I think Buggy is a really good matchup for you. Round 3 I played against Kagara of the dice. So you had to go second, which isn't optimal, but I think the matchup is fine because you can pressure the Kagara as well. You can always go for board more. And you need to time your Shuras and one cost a little bit to play around the Viper, and then it's fine. And if they play out the Viper, they can't play, or they can play out the Borza as well, but sometimes it's awkward for them if they have too little of advantage. But yeah, you need to go first against Kagara normally to win, but it turns out going second was fine this time. Then two Goofies. I won against one, I lost against another one. It was Kevisu. I lost this because I completely brick. I have to like 5 Don plus lead ability to get at least 1 6 cost on the board. I didn't do any of my Weizu, Kamasu or 6 cost searcher. It was really bad. And last round I won against Rosinante. I think I didn't play it optimally. In general, I didn't play good against Rosinante in the last week. Maybe I need to practice the matchup a little bit more, but the thing is, I win almost all the time, except like one time, but it always feels too close for, even though the matchup should be more winning for me, even when they staff me. But yeah, there I could go for default. Didn't have a lot of counter. I have to take that early. So I won in the end, and yes, that's the deck list. I hope you like the deck profile, even if it's about a more meta deck. But you should, if you want to win, you really should play it. In my opinion, it's also fun because you draw a lot, you do a lot of stuff. You only have a few bad matchups. So yeah, I hope you like the video. Have a nice day. Bye.